get ready with me to talk about the time I got catfished on Roblox and met him in person. Okay, so I was playing Adopt Me, and I was like 12 at the time, and I wanted a free pet. And like scamming wasn't really a thing back then because people were actually nice. So I'm like APC for pet, or like the other way around. And this guy comes up to me and he like trades me a unicorn, like one of the good big unicorns. So obviously we add each other because like that's my homie now. Like you just gave me a free pet. Baby, that wasn't my homie. That was a 50-year-old man. So I leave the game and a little later he texts me. He's like, hey, what's up? I'm like, hi, how are you? He's like, good. So then he asked me for my Discord. I didn't have Discord, so I was like, oh, I don't have Discord, but I'll get it for you. Like, that's my homie, right? No. I end up adding him on Discord, and he's like, what do you look like? So I sent my face, my 12-year-old face at the time, and I guess he liked that. And he was like, oh my god, you're so beautiful, baby. And he was like, how old are you? And I tell him, like, I'm 12. I'm like, how about you? And he goes, I'm 13. And then I asked what he looks like, and he sends, like, a photo off Pinterest. Then we get to talking, and I find out he lives in New Jersey. Baby, I'm in PA. He was like, so do you want to hang out? Of course, I'm like, yes! Like, okay, my mommy will drive me to you. So I have to make like a plan because my mom is not gonna let me hang out with a 13-year-old boy who lives in New Jersey. So I told my mom, I'm gonna go hang out with my friend who lives like across the street. And I live near a bunch of stores, so we were like planning to meet at one of these stores. But I actually did end up bringing a friend because I got a little scared. So the guy arrives, we end up meeting at Dollar Tree, and he was like, oh, I'm in this aisle. And I'm like, okay. So me and my friend walked to the aisle, and I didn't tell him I was bringing my friend. So I go into the aisle and tell me why there's a 40-year-old man staring right back at me. And then he says my name, and I'm like, bro, this is not him. This doesn't look like the photo. So me and my friend start running out this door. So we run home, and he starts texting me like, oh, why'd you bring your friend? And blah, blah, blah. And I just had to block him. Like, but yeah, basically don't meet up with guys on Roblox.